once in a while, a new sailboat comes along so right for its time that people sit up and take notice. Allow us to introduce you to just such a boat, the Ideal 18. The Ideal 18, a day sailing keelboat that's right for the kind of sailing you do today. A swift, comfortable, easy to handle boat. A stable and friendly day sailor. A competitive racer with an active owners association. It's an ingenious design, so simple to use, you can forget about traditional keelboat problems. Problems like storage, trailering, and launching. Ideal 18 makes it easy for you to spend more time sailing.
It's a very stable boat for its size. It's very easy to sail with self-tacking jib and furling gear, and I can take my little family out in an afternoon and not be concerned that there'll be too much wind or I will expose them to a dangerous situation. So it's an all-around great performer from a racing point of view, but it certainly is a great family day sailor.
Ideal 18 was the concept of Frank Shumway, a lifelong sailor from Rochester, New York, and president of Shumway Marine. He asked Bruce Kirby, famous designer of the laser, sonar, and America's Cup contenders Canada 1 and Canada 2, to create a boat for the whole family. A snap to sail alone, or with a crew of up to 4. One that would go 0 to sailing in 5 minutes, or could race in close, exciting competition.
We'd been sailing a little one-design sailboat designed by Herreshoff in 1934, and we'd been having so much fun with this boat that we decided it was time to upgrade it into a very modern, very easy to sail little keel boat. And we got Bruce Kirby to design the boat because of our great experience with a sonar, as being a wonderful school boat and day sailing boat and good racing boat. And we wanted it to have a self-tacking jib, self-furling jib, main on slugs so it would go up and down easily. A boat that we could be sailing in less than 5 minutes quickly. It would be comfortable, self-bailing cockpit. And we put all these concepts to Bruce, and Bruce came up with the wonderful boat called the Ideal 18.
Constructed by Ontario Yachts of Oakville, Canada, North America's leading builder of small keelboats, Ideal 18s are made with unmatched attention to detail, using the best modern fiberglass materials and methods. The result? Your Ideal 18 will provide years of maintenance-free recreational fun.
At Ontario Yachts, we've been building one-design boats for approximately 30 years. When the opportunity to build the Ideal 18 appeared, we decided that we would incorporate some of the better ideas we've seen. What we did not want to do is we did not want to use exotic materials or high-maintenance items, or items that in the course of a few years, even though they were performance-oriented, would be fatigued.
The boat features one-piece hull and deck construction without any wood trim, a special reinforcing grid to spread hull loading, and tie together with rudder, keel, chain plates, and mast step. With no through hull openings, your Ideal 18 remains watertight and seaworthy. The 700-pound epoxy-coated keel is built with an exclusive encapsulation process, giving each underwater foil the same perfectly smooth and slippery shape. Best of all, every Ideal 18 is absolutely identical, from the isomat sloop rig right down to the smallest Harkin yacht fitting. Isn't it nice to know you're sailing such a carefully crafted sailboat? We've said a lot about the Ideal 18. Now let's hear from the important people, the people who sail it.
Well, you can do just about anything with it. I use it purely for racing. I can also see, however, that it'll be a nice day cruiser. It's certainly safe and forgiving for novices.
It's very easy to sail, it's very easy to put together, it's very easy to get in the water, it's very easy to get out of the water, and I think that's really what the good knack, and it's very quick, it's agile, it's a lot of fun to get out there and sail with the boat.
It's a performance boat that I can sail. You know, you can own all the one-tonners, the performance boats you want, but if you can't get out and use them, then what good are they? Ideal 18 is a performance boat that you can get out and sail with yourself or with someone you pick up off the dock, and you can get out and use. Quick to launch, you're there. Your time's out in the water, not spent rounding up crew or prepping the boat.
Lots of fun and easy to handle. Good way to learn how to sail.
Every Ideal 18 is shipped ready to go, right down to the last nut and bolt. Components are engineered to make your job easier, and a detailed owner's manual guides you through the process step by step. For instance, the aerodynamic aluminum spreaders are simple to fit on their bases and secure with clevis and cotter pins. Even without practice, installing spreaders and rigging takes less than an hour. When that's done, you're ready to raise the mast. Place the mast over the cockpit-mounted base and push the mast butt down to its custom tabernacle, where the hinge pin holds it in place. Walk back in the cockpit and raise it up. Notice this is easily done by a single person of average strength. After the mast is bolted in its gate, it will stand on its own while you attach the jib tack, starboard and port shroud turnbuckles, and hook up the gooseneck. Now you're ready to launch and go sailing. To accommodate sailors all over the country, Ideal 18 may be launched from a 1-ton hoist or from a ramp. In fact, anywhere you can sail your Ideal 18, we've provided a way to get its bottom wet. The trailer, like the boat that sits on it, is durable and reliable, with 15-inch wheels, bearing buddies, and padded hull supports. Getting ready to launch by a hoist takes just a few minutes. The optional cable hoisting slings are held on top of the keel bolts, ready to attach the lifting hook and swing it gently into the water. What if you don't have access to a hoist? No problem. Ramp launching is a breeze with the special float-on trailer. This greatly increases the number of lakes and bays where you can enjoy your Ideal 18. We make ramp launching even easier with a 10-foot extendable tongue. Just a few seconds of setup is all it takes. Getting ready to back down the ramp and float your boat. Ideal 18's all-up trailering weight is a modest 1,900 pounds, easily within the towing and launching capabilities of any mid-size family car. We want your sailing investment to remain in the boat, not in an expensive, oversized tow vehicle. Either way you choose to put your Ideal 18 in the water, we've carefully thought out and designed a system to accommodate your needs. For racing or day sailing, for the ultimate in easy handling and convenience, for performance and lasting value, come back to the basics, to the kind of boat that made you fall in love with the sport. Come join us on your own Ideal 18. Call today and find out how to get your Ideal 18 sailing this season. We have qualified representatives ready to answer your questions or arrange delivery of your new boat this month. Call today, 1-800-IDEAL-18. That's 1-800-433-2518. We'll see you on the water soon in the small keel boat that's right for today, that's right for you.
Buying anything else in the 15 to 20 foot range I think is a mistake. This boat's just about as good as you can get.
If I've got only an hour to spare, this boat makes it possible to get off the dock in 5 minutes, go out for a 50, 60-minute sail, come back and put it away in 5 minutes. There's not very many keel boats. I would dare say there's none available that you can do that with.
I've been sailing for 35 years, and it's the best thing that ever happened to my yacht racing.